Buffalo. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. The Chippewas ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Buffalo's offense will go to work first. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they...
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Shelton. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The officials will stop play as the training staff comes out to look at this injured bull. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Rides to back and leaves it. There's a crease. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Shelton. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative on this one. Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early. Playing at home, they want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
And he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So Central Michigan's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And now you have a look at Vaughn Blue. What a game he had last time out. Found pay dirt 3 times, just under 100 yards in their win. They'll run this play from the pistol. Using his legs, it's Blue. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Flores. It's complete to the right. Turns it on in midfield. Lots of running room. The 10. Touchdown, Chips. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. He'll start this drive firing. Throwing right. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Bust through behind his pad. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulls.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Townsend. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. Buried before he could blink.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run, and nothing doing. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
My goodness, he unloads on that one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Shelton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Zings it complete to the right. Spins away from wide. Snags it, and there's running room. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Going to the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Five-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Bulls are flying down the field. Making side adjustments here. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back to pass, it's Holmes. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Bulls! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Catch in the middle, it's McIntosh. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And it's another 1st and 10 play. The sure hands, it's Peters. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Blue. Makes it past the marker. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Chippewas getting set on 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Keeps it himself. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Looking to throw, it's Holmes. Fires to the wideout. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
With the catch, it's Wilson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Over the middle, complete to Wilson. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
The Bulls, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Dumps it to the back. Makes the catch. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Quarterback extends the play. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Takes the handoff. It's Birch. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this all
finding some room. And he's in, pounding his way in for the score. Touchdown Bulls. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Flores. Got him. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short, he needs a yard. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Takes the easy one to the back. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Chippewas decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Andrews. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, Week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's start with Toledo, taking on the Bowling Green Falcons.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Drinkall at halftime. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
All right, Holly. They give it to him again. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5?
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Chippewas line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So the Buffalo offense ready to go on the attack. Wants to throw. It's Holmes. Get it out on the screen. Quick spin on the run.
Well, when it comes to screen passes, you're just trying to mix them in different situations, and I like it here. First play of the drive on offense, and you're dropping back to pass. You're letting the pass rush get upfield, seeing if you can just get one into the hands of your back, get some blockers downfield. You don't obviously pick up an explosive play, but you get some good yards on that, and you give the opposing defense now something else to think about. You've got these screens in your back pocket, and you're going to use them.
Here's a heat, and it's a sack.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying play action. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He's got great speed. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gonna run it. It's Burgess. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Right back to it. Might have a chance. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Running inside, it's Birch. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. Pulls it on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. They recovered their own fumble, but now it's third down. Dropping back, it's Holmes. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be... back. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And the quarterback Caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Chippewas want to move quickly.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and
he'll take the deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and now the ball's out. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead, he gives up the big safety.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the option. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking for a man. It's Holmes. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blue. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to run it. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The run inside. It's Blue. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Under fire. Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Flores. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Chippewas come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics, and also knows he...
Going long. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Payne. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Wants to go right back downfield. Looking down the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And here we go, final play of the game right here. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.